Welcome to our group project presentation. Next, please. In this project, we will talk about the solar panel module line function. The module production line function is responsible for the assembly of framed solar modules used for module line connection. Solar modules are produced through a series of function steps implemented by individual machines. These are the essential machines, loading and washing solar glass panels, and placement of EVA film on the glass plates, placement of finished cells onto the stringer machine, soldering of cells in the string format, positioning and soldering of strings in a matrix shape with robot assistance, lamination by placing EVA and black sheet on the prepared matrix, insertion of the module into the frame, and mounting of the junction box, classification of the solar module into its power classes, labeling and packaging, and the module production line process. Next, please. Here is the scheme of after lamination module line production. First we place the glass plates into the loading area and check for any broken glass. And next, wash the glass plates and allow them to dry. Lay the EVA film over the glass plates, smooth it out, and remove any air bubbles. Check the cleanliness of the glass plates and film. There should be no dust or dirt residue. Then inspect the film for any damage, and if there is any, replace the film. And then we move with the position the solar cells and connection strips onto the film, smooth them out and remove any air bubbles again. Check for any damage and the solar cells and connection strips. Is there any repair or replace them? Electrically connect the solar cells and connection strips, then test the electrical performance and durability of the solar panel. Finally, lay the EVA film and back panel over the solar panel, smooth them out, and remove any air bubbles. Again, laminate the solar panel under high pressure and temperature, completing the back end of the solar panel, and attach cables and connection pieces. Next one. Here we will talk about the before lamination process. The front surface glass is trimmed and cushioned. Next, framing is carried out, and the product is transferred to the junction box, where the corners of the glass are sanded and then taken to the cleaning step. After cleaning, the quality control process is conducted, and the products are classified based on the performance ratings. Next one. Here we can see the cell components, and the module production line consists of several conveyor belts and facilitate the movement of glass plates. The module production line follows the workflow as diagram. First, we wash the glass, and we sorting this station, and string soldering, wire connection station. Here we see the lamination, framing tape, corner trimming, framing, junction box, cleaning station, model testing station. And then we have the cell components, glass plates, foil, cell matrix, and so on and so forth. Yeah, next.
In here we can solve all of the production line parts. A glass installer, the system enables the placement of glass panels on conveyor belts. It's controlled manually. The glass panels are held in place by vacuum suction at 6 point. This preventing the formation of micro cracks. It's operated by a single operator. Due to the absence of contact, the formation of stains is prevented. Glass washer. The glass washing machine cleans glass panels. It consists of input, brush station, module, washer, dryer, and output compartments. Machine units are automation controlled. Stringer. The cells are arranged into strings using ribbons. The soldering process is done with infrared soldering of maintain cell efficiency. The steps involved are one, heating to remove cell measure, two, quality control using by 2000 pixel camera, 20,000, sorry. Three, spraying flux onto contact points of in-change solder performance. Four, ensuring string elements. Five, placing ribbons into contact points before the infrared soldering process. Controlled cooling is applied. The string is then flipped using a string flipper and taken from the system by a robot to be laid into glass.
So here we can see all the parts of the stringer machine and their properties and capabilities. So the next we have the internal connection station. You can change the slide, please. Thank you. An internal connection station is a unit where stringers arranged on a glass plate are connected to each other through bus bars with the help of a robot. Once the connection is completed, the EVA, the ethylene vinyl acetate, and the backsheet are placed on its surface in a manner that covers the glass plate and the cells. This process prepares the panel for the lamination stage. And next we have the laminator. You can change the slides. Thank you. The Loafer brand laminator with a three-stage press system and a two-story elevator is a high-security laminating machine for the process. The first stage ensures the front heating of the solar module and the vacuuming to eliminate air bubbles between the EVA, backsheet, and glass. The second stage ensures the lamination of the solar module. The third stage ensures cooling to a testable temperature. This three-stage process ensures higher levels of process security. In the first stage, the solar module is moved into the press via belt conveyor system. The press encloses from bottom to the top with hydraulic assistance, creating a vacuum chamber around the module inside the heating plate. Once evacuated, the press applies pressure and heat as determined by the operator. After the designated process time, the preheating press opens and the module is transferred to the second stage. In the second stage, the solar module is positioned and laminated in the heating press using predefined pressure and time values. Working at suitable temperatures, levels enhances the module's output power efficiency and lifespan before being transferred in the third stage. In the third stage, the cold press closes with lower pressure to cool the solar module to test temperatures, reaching as low as 22 degrees Celsius. After cooling, the module is moved to the next station. The next station is the edge cleaning station. Edge cleaning is the station where excess EVA and backsheet extensions on the edges of solar modules are trimmed to ensure proper frame placement. The trimmed edges are then taped with double-sided tape to enhance the module's frame attachment and mechanical lifespan. And then the framing station is coming up. Here, the solar module is moved to mounting surface and framed with aluminum components for durability and corrosion resistance. Because aluminum has good corrosion properties. Aluminum frames with mounting and grounding holes attached to the module using pressing and tooth edge attachments. The system is automated and includes electro-pneumatic controls. And then next we have connection box cleaning station. Here, the connection box, providing protection against feedback current and serving as the electrical outlet, is mounted onto the solar panel. Equipped with diodes and circuit elements, it's preferable to use boxes with lower internal resistance and high reverse resistance for improved system performance. And actually, it's more important for safety. Mounted with solar silicons and double-side tapes, the connection box is placed on the panel's back surface. The panel's front surface is cleaned and visually inspected for testability. And next is the last part, is the simulation part. This part is where we test our last product if it's ready for selling. This area tests the output values of the solar panel under standard conditions, and the standard conditions are 25 Celsius and 1000 watt per meter squared. High voltage insulation testing is conducted here. The G-Sola Sun Simulator is calibrated using Fraunhofer's calibration panels every 4 hours for accurate measurements. Parameters like maximum power, voltage, current, open circuit voltage, and short circuit current are measured and labeled. Panels are classified and packaged with +5 watt power tolerance based on a label power values. Again, for safety. And that's it. Thank you for
This
listening.
project is associated with the Solar Turk panel. Big thanks to them and thank you for listening.